Hello, my name is Justin Bigon, and I'm here to talk about A Hero's Story, starring Justin Bigon. OIF-3 is the war I was in, Operation Iraqi Freedom, that's the third. Our mission was to build the Iraqi government and secure the polling for the election, also to train Iraqi police, Iraqi army, and Iraqi civilians. First, government issue. One day I went into a recruiting station in Nevada, California. I wanted to become a soldier in the United States Army. After taking and completing the ASVAB, I was put into a hotel, and in the morning I flew out of San Jose, California. I arrived in Atlanta, Georgia later that night. Next, basic training in AIT. Once we took the bus from the airport to where the military post is in Fort Benning, Georgia, the drill sergeants started yelling at us and trying to get us off the bus. Many soldiers cried for their mothers, and some, like me, knew that it was just mind over matter. After 9 weeks of running, exercising, launching drill-ups, push-ups, gun cleaning, and bad food, they would transfer you to wherever your AIT is, which is your school. After that, you would be in AIT training. I was flown to Aberdeen Proving Grounds, Maryland. This is still in a way like basic training, but it's geared up mainly for soldiers that need to learn their trade while staying physically fit. Upon completion of this 13-week mission, learning how to be a machinist, I was sent to my first duty station at Fort Carson, Colorado, the 3rd Armored Cavalry Regiment. At Fort Carson, Colorado in 3rd ACR, one here is at my first duty station. I was promoted to E3, which is private first class. Within 2 months of arriving, the unit had become activated and to get ready to deploy to Iraq within a couple of weeks. The soldiers were getting their cars and household items in storage for a year-long trip. Next was a flight to Kuwait. Our unit hopped on one of the biggest airplanes that I have ever seen, and we hopped across the pond to land in Kuwait, which is a green zone now and is being used as a staging area for troops as they come and go from the Iraqi theater. Next is Baghdad, also known as BIOP, because it was Baghdad International Airport. After a 3-week stay at Camp Buehring in Kuwait, our equipment finally showed up, and we were able to continue moving up to Baghdad to get the details on the mission at hand. While there took multiple casualties and always looked out for indirect fire from over the base's walls. Next was Tel Afar, Iraq. We ended up driving up there. This is the next location that turned out to be my unit's mission. We took down an old Iraqi airfield and used it as our own. We were on cots and in 60-man tents for the first couple of months. It was very hot. Next, rebuilding Tel Afar. Many of the children and adults that were in villages around our main base were not very healthy. Many diseases and sicknesses like leishmaniasis, which I got at one point. I would pull security with my M16 or my M2 50 cal to ensure the doctors were not in harm's way. Soldiers also made the airport more operable in many ways. Detainee facility. For about a month or two, I was tasked out to be a guard at the detainee facility that we have on site. This was a very tough time for me mentally because it should be considered jail. It is very hard to distinguish between who are the bad guys and who are the good ones. I tried to treat them all the same way, tough and fair. After that, I was on a Convoy Security Detachment, CSD. This mission for me was my most favorite part of the whole year. I was the rear gun truck with the 50 cal M2. I had mounted rifle on top. We would pull security for transportation companies to get supplies to the troops working at the edge of the border of Syria. We also even considered the base security. So if something comes over the radio at any hour, CSD or QRF has to go check out what that problem is. These missions had enemy firing all types of weapons at us at any hour. Next, going home, USA. Leaving Iraq was one of the greatest days of my life, and I was ready to be home with my family and my buddies that had made it whole back. I received the rank of E4 Specialist, and because I had done such a good job leading downrange, I was awarded the ability to go to the promotable status to E5 Sergeant in front of a board of my peers and officers. That is my...
That was my, and that was my what?
I just have to get this signed in right now. Where is it?
Because it's past 9.
It's past 9? It is?
It's 9:01.
Fuck! God damn it!
Where'd you sit down? It's 8:58 and we're left to the I did
Where's the other plug? Is this a plug right here? Fuck. Here we go.